why sex disappears in marriage, and what can bring it back. There's a moment in many relationships, no one announces it, no one plans it, but it happens. Sex just disappears. And when it does, both people think they know why, and both are wrong. Hello, I am Dr. K. Paul Stoller, and for most men, sex is not just physical, it's how they connect, how they feel chosen, how they know she still wants me. We're still okay. Take that away, and something shifts. He doesn't just lose sex, he loses reassurance, closeness, certainty. So he pulls back, gets quieter, colder, and then he gets blamed for withdrawing without anyone asking. But here's the other side. For many women, sex doesn't create connection, it follows it. So now you have a problem. He wants sex to feel close. She needs closeness to want sex. So he reaches, she pulls back. He feels rejected, he withdraws. She feels pressure, she withdraws more. And the distance grows. But here's where it gets worse. Every attempt he makes to get closer feels like pressure. If I let this go too far, it's going to lead to sex. So she creates distance, not to reject him, but to feel safe. If I don't move toward her, we're drifting apart. So he tries harder. And now, connection itself becomes unsafe. So how do you fix it? When even connection feels like pressure, he cannot create safety while feeling rejected, resentful, and needing a result. She will feel that every time. Stop making her response determine your state. Not, I need her to respond so I feel okay, but I'm okay and I'd like connection with her. I've been feeling disconnected from you, not just physically, emotionally. I don't want to pressure you, but I don't want us drifting. No escalation, no hidden expectation. No, maybe this leads somewhere. She has to feel this moment goes nowhere I don't want it to go. Short, simple, then done. No build-up, no second attempt, less pursuit, more presence, less effort, more consistency. He doesn't chase, he doesn't carry everything. He allows space without collapsing. Not punishment, not withdrawal. Balance. I'm willing to rebuild this, but not forever. Without movement. If safety is restored, pressure is gone, and nothing changes, then it's not misunderstanding. It's mismatch. If sex is your only way to connect, you will always feel shut out. So you expand. Not to replace sex, but to stop depending on it. Because you don't rebuild intimacy by chasing it. You rebuild it by becoming someone who doesn't need it to feel whole. However, most men cannot navigate this. Not because they're weak, not because they don't care, but because of what's being asked of them. Feel rejected, but don't react. Want connection, but don't pursue. Stay open, but don't need anything back. That's not simple. That's a psychological contradiction. So what do most men do? They try harder, or they shut down. They overadapt, become better, do more, give more, and slowly they disappear. Or they withdraw, get quiet, cold, distant, and the relationship dies anyway. But there's a third path. Very few men take it. He doesn't chase, he doesn't collapse, and he doesn't pretend. He still wants her, but he no longer needs her response to feel whole. He stops trying to manage her, stops trying to ignite something that isn't there, because desire cannot be negotiated. And if he becomes grounded, clear, non-pressuring, and nothing changes, then it was never about doing it better. It was about seeing it clearly. You are not failing to create desire. You are being asked to sustain a connection that no longer exists. You can't fix what isn't there. And this clarity will feel like loss until it becomes freedom. The truth doesn't break you. It releases you. I think you all know what I am implying here. Look, I am not just some middle-aged guy pulling relationship advice out of my arse. I have lived everything I discuss in my videos. At one point in my marriage, I knew it was a hopeless cause, but I literally had to be told in a job interview I had the wrong wife before I got my act together and did what needed to be done. And there is a warning here. Most men do not pick the right partner, and it is as simple as that.